Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is SubZeroExtabyte and I am shooting right back at you with another video today. Now of course we all know that sometimes we get annoyed in this game, right? I mean, we all have our differences and usually they are only short lasting and they never really get that much out of hand, right? Well, today is the day that I snapped. I am just done with it right now. Again and again I keep having these noobs finding out where I live and it is just driving me nuts. Now I woke up from a dream that I was all the way back in Roblox and I was living the American dream, man. I am telling you, it was awesome. I was just doing parkour and all that kind of stuff and I was having a blast, to be honest. But then of course I woke up from that dream, which is always horrible if you ask me. But I decided that I did not want to travel all the way into Roblox and that I was just going to go ahead and do some things here in Minecraft. I mean, come on. But the point here is that I saw Roblox in my dream and I want to go back, but I want to make it interesting by creating a dimension of Roblox in Minecraft. So let's get a move on, you guys, and follow me to the other side of this landfill right here. So like I told you guys a second ago, I am going to be a changed man from this point forward. And you might want to ask why. Well, let me tell you guys why I am going to change my ways with the dimensions. Because I have been asking myself what I could do to get rid of this dimension problem. And of course the growing travel problem. But what actually is better? No one really knows now, do they? I mean, you can of course guess, but that never got anyone far. So today I will be putting this to the test. So we have a lot to do because I need to build a portal to a Roblox dimension. And I think that we can have a little fun with this because no one actually knows what is down there. But I think that of course the portal will be the best. I mean, that would be anyone their first bet. But then again, I think that I still might come out on top just because I feel like I have got a lot of experience with all of this stuff here, and most of them out there do not share that same skill set. So I am following my thoughts here. Now of course, like I said, we're going to do some research and it is going to be amazing. Of course there are a lot of things and we should have been doing right now. We're not doing that, we're living our own life right now. Our lives to just go ahead and do some searching. So I'm going to take you on this journey. Was going to really awesome. And we're never going to stop believing. I mean, literally cannot stop believing. Are based on stop believing from journey. That's some as a joke. Now let's go ahead and do this. I mean, we're already jumping. We're not getting very far, to be honest, so we'll just have to hang on, get with it, and make sure that we finally get this done, because no one wants to walk around all day. I mean, why walk around? We can be trumping. That is the best of thing ever, and I'm not kidding. So what do you guys think of this? I mean, I really like it, so I'm hoping you guys will like this video as well. Otherwise this would all be for naught, and we would not win that. I mean, I do not win that. Now I am not the best person in detective work on YouTube, but at least I try. I am just thinking out loud right now, so just bear with me so that we can actually get done with some stuff right here, because otherwise we are still going to be building on this thing for the better part of a year or something like that. But to be honest, that is just an educated guess on my end of the spectrum. But let's continue with what I was saying a minute ago, and I was talking about building a Roblox statue, because this is something that I think is really awesome, because the art is by far my favorite one out of all of the things that you have got around here today, which is not that good. Now that I start thinking about it, it is actually smart that I think about this kind of stuff right now before I start doing them in the first place. But still, that would be pretty cool. At least that is what I think. I mean, no one is going to expect a thing right now, and that is exactly what I want with this right here. So no one will ever be able to go and start stealing some of my ideas again, which is good, so that I do not have go out and make more stuff over and over and over and over again. Now let's talk Roblox logo history for a second. Now the second gen version of Roblox was better than the first one, at least logo-wise, but it was still in beta, so they had to put the beta mark next to it, which really just ruins the image. But nonetheless, it was something that the people loved, not for the game but for the logo. Or do I mean that the other way around? Well, that is not important right now because we have more logos to go through. And generation 3 and 4 were both the same darn thing, with only the generation number changing. What a way to exploit some designers on making a new logo. And then now we have got the 5th generation, and of today the current generation, which you know, we have to adapt to. It is something new, and we all know how tough change can be on a person, and on me in specific. But like I said, we will get through this, and that is why we have our friends and families with us today, and they will be there for us when we need to let a terror talk about our losses throughout the years. Even though this one might be the most tragic since it came so freaking unexpected. I am talking about the latest Roblox title card update. But let's leave it at that and get back to the statue. It is something that makes you think, does it not? But well, we are not here to think now, are we? We are here because we want to see things getting built. And you know, you are not wrong for coming here for just that, because that is basically the only reason why I am here. But then again, you can guess that we are also just here to fool around and not talk about serious topics for a while. So please excuse me if I go too far on some subject, but sometimes it is rather hard for me not to talk about things that I know a lot about. So like I said, please just excuse me for that. Now this thing did not really care about my computer apparently, because usually I am lagging so hard it is actually pretty insane to me right now, man. I am looking for something that will take out this dimension man without dealing too much damage to the surrounding neighborhood, but this did not even leave my PC safe. So I will just have to keep testing and see whatever I can come up with to make something like this. And then of course I will have to go out of my way to make something, some type of device around here. Okay, so here is a little backstory for all of this Roblox fun that is about to happen. Now the last couple of weeks in Minecraft I have been just down and out, and I have kind of shut myself off when it comes to Minecraft. But I think that it is time for me to make a comeback, and I am going to see what it is like to actually get something done here through the eyes of a Steve, or in this case through the eyes of a Roblox noob, and see if there is any change to my style of playing or the things that I do just because I am a noob. I mean, that will help me with handling and helping others noob people and such, so I am actually kind of excited for this right now, if I can say that. Well, let's just make sure that we can have a great day right now, shall we? Again and again I keep having these noobs finding out where I live, and it is just driving me nuts. Now I have already tried training the noobs in order to make them respect me and know a thing or two about the game. Now that did not work at all, because that literally just blew up in my face. Then I have gone the complete other way around, and I just started planting traps everywhere, which again just ended up blowing up in my face, taking my house with them. But we are in Roblox and I am the noob now, so that does not matter anymore. But if I have got to be fairly honest right now, I think that we are kind of getting the hang of this Roblox thing right here. I mean, we have done like a lot worse in the past with these kind of Roblox videos. So I think that this is something that is going into the right direction for us as a team. And by us as a team I mean you and I. And by you and I of course I mean myself. That is the I part. And of course all of you guys in the audience. Not a physical audience, but just everyone out there that watches my videos on a consistent and daily basis, which I would call the die-hard fan base of SubZeroExtabyte, or I would just call them the subs. I mean, come on, that name is just the best thing ever to call my fan base, aka you guys. I mean, let me just recap this very quickly. You have got me, SubZeroExtabyte, and then you have got you guys, the viewers aka the subscribers. So I am sub, and you guys are subscribers. Then we usually call subscribers differently, because we are cool and all street and stuff, and we just call you guys subs. So I am sub, you guys are subs. That is just the best name for a fan base in like ever. I mean, there is nothing better than this. I literally could not come up with something better than subs. I mean, if you guys have more ideas about stuff like that, then feel free to leave your ideas in the comments, because I do actually read the comments. For you who might be asking themselves if I even read the comments. Yes people, I do. I know that it might not always look like it, but I just cannot touch up on every comment that is being made on the channel or on the videos, because there are just way too many of you. Now of course that is not really something that I should be nagging about, because that is a good thing. I mean, the more followers that we all have, the better. That is right. So I am just going to be stopping with the complaining, and I am just going to be enjoying all of the stuff that we together, as subs, can go do in life. I mean, there are a lot of things that we could be able to accomplish, and we could be doing very big things. But right now, it is just time for Roblox and learning stuff. Okay, so with all of that out of the way, where in the world should I be going in this thing? Because there is a pathway right there and another one right here. But you know, since green is my color, I will just stick true to my roots and fight it up with the greens. Now with that being said about the greens, I am going to give you a little fatherly lecture. Not that I am your father nor your mother nor your legal guardian. I am going to take this time to tell you something about greens, and that is that you will need to eat your vegetables vegetables in order for you to grow and to become as strong and awesome as I am. So whenever your mom or dad or legal guardian is asking you if you want another scoop of some delicious veggies, then go ahead and say yes please, because otherwise you will not be growing up to become the best version of yourself that you could be. So take that whatever way you want it, or just ask your parents to only cook the veggies that you like so that eating them will be making it a lot easier. I mean, I do not fool around with Brussels sprouts because I think that they are gross, so I eat a lot of broccoli, which is still green, and it is a veggie, and I like it a lot. So take something that you like and let it make you the best version of yourself that you are ever going to be. Believe me, you will not regret it for one bit. And if you do end up regretting it, then I will just say this right now, that I am in no way, shape or form able to tell you what you should do in your life. So whatever you do should be your own decision, and do not let that decision be influenced by me. So take that whatever way you want. But then again, veggies are really healthy, so I think that is like the best advice that I am able to give you today. As a matter of fact, now I am just going to continue on with being awesome because I still have got a little boy to save with a name called Sub the Noob. So I will devote the rest of my time with you guys here to that, so that I can get him back to the light side and actually make sure that I do not still owe him one, but make sure that we can break even right now. So please promise me to just do whatever it is you want to do, as long as it will make you happy. That is the true meaning of life. I mean, it might not be playing obbies all day or anything like that. I am not saying that. But on the other hand, if that is what you want to do, and that is what truly makes you happy, then why not do that? Of course there is school and all of that stuff, and I am not telling you to ignore that, but just do the things that you like in your free time that will actually make it easier to live life and actually love it. Now I am pretty sure that all of this just sounds really weird to you, and you might be like, Sub, what in the world is going on with you? Well, there is nothing going on with me. It is just that sometimes you need to live a little to find out what it is that you want out of life. And I feel like a lot of people are not really living their lives anymore. They are just strolling along and not really enjoying it. Some people see life as a movie flashing by, and they feel like they have no say in what is about to happen. But let me tell you this, you do have a say in your life, so use it. I have only heard rumors about this guy, and since I do not want to spread any false rumors about anyone, I really do not want to go too much into detail about this guy. I mean, there are a lot of false rumors going around town about me, and I really do not like that at all. So this is basically my way to right a little wrong right now. That does not sound that weird, right? But as I said, I just contested him in a build-off. The person who builds the best looking head house or whatever actually wins. It is all just for honor, but so I am definitely going to win this, of course. I mean, look at this right here. This is just art. All of these things right here, well, this is all just pure art right now. So I am pretty sure that I have already won this right now. But let's just continue before he finishes his little thing before I finish mine, and we cannot have that. I have decided to go out and make my house the same way. I am just going to be building a house that is not like any other house, just so that I can make sure that I do not end up getting my butt kicked by this little no-namer right here. I really have got no clue about who he is, but I mean, if he challenges me to a build-off, then well, I am not going to be declining that. I am pretty sure that I can kick this guy his butt, no questions asked at all. Now I really like this build-off challenges. Actually, this is like the best idea that I have ever come up with right now. But first things first, I am already proud of the fact that I was able to get the idea from myself, which I had applied to basically everything right now. So that was a pretty awesome thing, to be honest. But I was able to apply that same idea that I used on the chess problem, and I am going to be putting it to work with the housing problem that I have got right now. But I am just hoping that once I am done with all of this right here, that I can just live here in peace again. But something is telling me that this will not work out the way that I wanted it to. It is just something that I feel coming up. I mean, that does not mean that this is a bad thing. I mean, I would rather have things go wrong while I am in the beginning stages of building this, because otherwise I would have to start all over again when I am almost done, because that would be a bummer because I might want to start living here actually. Now this would not be a video about me the actual head if I was not fooling with people and messing with people. So I think that actually is something that I might want to start doing with my new friend Steve here. But I am just thinking of something that I can do on the spot right now so that I can actually get the lead on this dude. Now closing this video, I want to thank all of you for subscribing and liking and of course just watching these videos. I do not know what to think about something like this, but it is just really insane if you are asking me. To think that there are so many of you out there really just fills my heart so much that it is insane. And even though I am a Minecraft and Roblox character, it still fills my square cardboard like looking heart. It is just insane, people. But my god, this is insane, man. And I hope that we will see each other in the next videos.